Here it is, Motorfest's most splendid surprise to date. Since they couldn't possibly take you to Ferrari's supercar exhibition, they brought the exhibition to you. But we're not stopping there. We are going to ride those magnificent creatures. As Motorfest's archivist, it is my great privilege to accompany you on what promises to be a memorable experience. You will not only be driving Ferrari's greatest cars, you will also be reliving the joy, excitement, and unique thrill that their best drivers feel on the track every single day. And you also get to marvel at their latest creation. In any case, this is a special occasion, a true celebration of Ferrari.
Welcome to Season 7 of the Crew Motorfest, and this month, they're bringing us some of the best racing action we could possibly ask for. We've got Ferrari as the front and center brand for this month's event here in Season 7. Not to mention 18 weeks of new themed events and then another 2 free playlists. The first one that we get right now is all about the history of Ferrari and all of its beauty. The second one being about luxury vehicles and supercars, and it's going to be fucking fantastic. I'm so excited. And that's not the only thing that's changed around here. Let's take a look at the Ferrari Museum that's arrived here on the island of Maui.
My name is Michele Pignatti Morano. I am the director of the Ferrari Museums. Here we are where there is the birthhouse of Enzo Ferrari. Each Ferrari is different. Each Ferrari was the best in the world in design, performance, technology, putting all the best in one single car. Ferrari is a legend. It's just exceptionally full of excellence.
Now, first off, let's talk about that Ferrari F80. God damn, is that a beautiful car? It sounds beautiful, but also, it's one of the exclusive cars that has just landed here in the Crew Motorfest as well for Season 7, and I personally can't wait to get my hands on it and show you guys just how fucking awesome this car is going to be. So, if you guys are down for a little bit of racing action, I'm down to show you guys all 7 events that are featured in the Ferrari playlist that is absolutely free with this new update. So let's hop to it. All right, so this first event is going to feature the Ferrari GTO. I'm excited. Let's see what they want from us. Let's do it. Oh, they've also got like custom-made tracks and shit too, so like...
The first supercars that we can define is the GTO. GTO was very simple. If we just start from the name, it was Gran Turismo Omologato. The definition of supercars is very simple. It's the top expression of that period in design, performance, technology, putting all the best in one single car of that period. People call it the 288 GTO, but that is not the correct definition. The definition for that car is the GTO. Punto.
Okay, we're back. I had to up the difficulty because I forgot that I left it on 1 for the summit events last week. So now we're gonna be racing against some level 3 difficulty opponents, because I'm alright, but I'm not that good. Oh, the clean driving shit, of course. I hate the clean driving shit because I'm bad at it. Oh, bitch! Fucking...
Ferrari, supercar is a term that refers to milestones in motoring history. All supercars are limited series and the product of Enzo Ferrari's philosophy, aiming to make every new model the best car of its time. That means that every new addition to the lineage is the embodiment of leading-edge research that sets the standard for cars worldwide. You'll drive all the Ferrari supercars on this adventure, but for now, just enjoy the collector's piece that is the Gran Turismo Omologato, or like Mr. Pignati Morano said, simply GTO.
Beautiful car. Handles nicely too. Ferraris are so great. I also learned a long time ago that Ferrari engines are like tuned musically, and it's really fucking cool that they're tuned musically. Because there's like something about harmonies or whatever
In essence,
that they're tuned to.
version of another iconic Ferrari.
It's so fucking cool.
308 GTS. And as intended, it is one of the fastest street legal production cars of its time.
What's a street
Interesting
legal car?
fact from my archives.
Ooh.
Three-time racing world champion Niki Lauda owned one of the few GTOs produced. A gift from Enzo Ferrari himself.
I wish I could have the money one day to afford a Ferrari, but I never will. I'll never be able to fucking do it. Unless something super lucky and super good happens, or y'all help your boy become a little more popular over here on YouTube and Twitch, you know, so I can do this shit full time and play games and be passionate and, you know, not have to work a 9 to 5. I love my, don't get me wrong, I love my job. My job makes me really happy because it's a really fun job. I get to do some really cool shit, and it's meaningful work, you know. But also, I really love playing games and sharing shit with games and helping y'all do things that maybe you wouldn't necessarily know how to do. So like, if y'all want to help your boy out, I promise you, I will not disappoint you often. Maybe once in a while, but not for dumb shit.
At the 1984 Geneva Motor Show. But enough from me. Just listen to the car you're driving. She'll tell you her story herself.
I like the way that they've changed up the roads and like all the fucking the stuff that they put around. It's just really cool. It's really pretty. I'm telling you, man, I've said this so many times. Y'all will hear me say this over and over and over. Ubisoft is cooking with the Crew Motorfest. Cooking.
Welcome to the world of Ferrari, my young friend. A world where legends live among us to tell their stories loud and clear.
Also, if you guys want to see me do any other type of content with this game outside of tunings, because I'm not good at tunings, don't look to me for tunings for Crew Motorfest. I'm gonna disappoint you there. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But if there's any other type of gameplay y'all want to see me do at the Crew Motorfest, I love this game. I'd love to make content on it. I'm just not sure what y'all would want to see. So let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this shit so far, make sure you give it a thumbs up, you hit that subscribe button, and you share it with your friends. I don't know.
the Ferrari F40. Enzo Ferrari's ultimate vision.
Everybody recognizes the F40. It sparks a memory. It has some magic. I see it in the museum. When people walk into a museum and see an F40, you really see the emotion in the eyes. The F40 stands out immediately. The F40 is such a beautiful masterpiece, and we still had Enzo Ferrari giving his input on that car. And I think that is extremely important. That makes this car even more precious. It was a relationship between the driver and the car, and that made it unique.
Yeah, baby. Here we go. I chose the F40 for this one because this car is kind of a classic for me. I had a poster of an F40 up in my room when I was a kid. So I was like, I gotta drive it, you know? The F50 looks nice. And at some point I'll come back and I'll race the F50. But the F40 is also a work of art.
The Ferrari F40, second vehicle of the manufacturer to earn the prestigious supercar status, and a car that has shaken the motorsports industry to its core.
She can take corners at high speed real nice too.
40th anniversary. This Ferrari, bearing the apropos designation F40, was the last Ferrari automobile personally approved by Enzo Ferrari and made under the supervision of the Commendatore himself.
I love the way it sounds too. Oh, I got that bitch right on my tail. I didn't even see him. So far up my ass, he disappeared.
With animalistic behavior and a stripped-down interior befitting its obvious racing heritage. Brutal and uncompromising. A car that has since become the epitome of Ferrari's brand identity. A car that still is in the heart of many. The greatest sports car ever made. And again, at the time, the fastest Ferrari ever created. This is a machine that has a mind of her own. Talk to her, listen to her, find your common ground. You'll get one of the best driving experiences of your life.
I really do hope that one day I am lucky enough to like at least get to ride in one of these supercars at like high speeds. You know, at those experiences where like professional drivers will like take you in high speed performance cars and shit like that, and they'll drive you around tracks or whatever. Like I know you can easily like pay for those, but they're kind of low key expensive. And your boy just ain't got the money for that right now. I got other priorities. $214 miles per hour. So is this a tier 2 street car?
Looks like you two had a deep conversation.
Or is this still considered a soup car?
Very well.
Supercar.
This is how you
Soup
make
cars.
history.
I like soup cars.
When you ask people which is one of the most iconic cars that people remember, I think the Testarossa is definitely among these cars here. the technology that is inside, easily distinguishable from the side which has the fins. It is one of those cars that everybody remembers. Testa rossa is very simple. Translated from Italian is testa, head, rossa, red. So the red head.
I like that there's little quotes after every video from Enzo Ferrari and shit. That's really cool. Now, I don't have too much attachment to a Testarossa, but I can attest. See what I did there? I'll stop. I can attest that this is an absolutely beautiful car as well.
Was quite
a work of art.
In a time. Movies, TV shows, magazines, and even video games, the Testarossa was everywhere, appealing to kids and adults alike. With its angular design, minimalistic lines, and signature side air intakes, this car was a poster child for aerodynamics.
I didn't notice the damn clean driving modifier again. I hate that modifier. So actually, no, that's a lie. I don't think I hate this one necessarily, but it really depends. It depends on what you want me doing. Especially because if I'm racing against AI, the AI in this game is high-key dumb. Like, really dumb.
To be precise, the exact model Motorfest has put in your hands is the 1991 re-engineered version of the Testarossa, introduced as the 512 TR, featuring a redesigned interior and a refined exterior to improve its already spectacular lines.
Woohoo! Almost lost her there. I'm trying real hard to keep it clean.
The perfect stretches of road between Maui and Oahu to take the whole measure of it.
I'm really excited to see if they actually make like a second Motorfest game or the Crew 3. Although truthfully, I'm quite partial to a second Motorfest. I think that's a much better idea than another Crew game. Like the first two, but even still, you know, those first two games were also very iconic. Because I think the Crew 1 was the first time we had a map where we were basically driving like the entire United States, and it was such a unique idea. And granted, it wasn't to scale. It was a very condensed United States. I think you could make it from end to end on the map in about 30 minutes. So like there was some distance, but it wasn't a to scale version of it. But even still, it was super iconic. But I think another Motorfest would be fantastic. Even if they want to bring it back to the United States mainland and have like a Motorfest and expand it into different states over time or something like that, that would be really unique too, you know?
This was quite a breath of fresh air and nostalgia.
Yeah. I fucked up the car a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. She still looks pretty. A little bit of paint will fix that right up.
Scuderia Ferrari in our history is extremely important. Scuderia Ferrari was created in 1929, not far away from here. Enzo Ferrari himself was a driver. He started as a driver. So he created, and to stimulate the drivers, he was giving them and putting them in the best condition with the best car possible. Scuderia Ferrari was so successful. Enzo Ferrari has conquered the world from Maranello. This is an achievement which is unique and really makes the brand unique.
Starting out classic, ending off modern. I love to see it. Now, let's chat about some other things. So y'all know me. Y'all know I love making content. It makes me happy.
Is what started it all.
Uh-huh, yeah.
To understand what fuels the creation of every Ferrari ever made, especially the supercars, the racetrack is an indispensable stop.
I forgot what I was saying already. Anyways, y'all know I love making content and shit. And did you guys know that I also have 2 other channels? That's right. I have a variety channel where I play games like Monster Hunter and Wilds,
Ferrari's passion and obsession.
cozy
This is
games,
what led him to found a Scuderia in 1929, which has played a major role in racing history.
and a lot of other stuff. If it tickles
Born from this
my
racing
fancy,
division, Ferrari as a
I'll play
brand
it.
and factory of excellence was created a few years later.
so make sure you guys check those channels out. You'll find a lot of really cool content there that I know you guys will love. And of course, I'd appreciate the support. And truly, any criticism or feedback that y'all have, or again, suggestions for content that you guys want to see on games like this, and a lot of the others that I
Racing
play,
is what led
tell
Ferrari
me.
to create cars, and eventually supercars. Without his racing spirit and passion, there would be no Ferraris as we know them.
I'm very open to new ideas to give you guys stuff that you would want to watch. Because I've stagnated a lot as a creator, and I want to grow. But I've got to break out of this funk that I feel like I'm in, and I kind of need help to do so from the people
The
who sit here and watch me.
365 GTB4 is the perfect vehicle for you to experience Ferrari racing as it felt back in the 70s. Before switching for a car about 45 years its junior.
I also have a live streaming channel on Twitch, so make sure you guys head over to Twitch too. Check that shit out. Woo! Here we go.
There, for this second lap, you'll be driving the FXXK.
Oh, this is mine too. Nice.
This car is quite peculiar. Essentially a laboratory-enhanced version of La Ferrari, a supercar you'll get to meet later on. It didn't compete per se, but this insanely powerful car was used for years as an R&D test car, allowing Ferrari to collect precious data to ultimately improve their next official racing cars, as well as the supercars.
See, this car is beautiful, and it's iconic for me because I remember using this car
Ferrari's so
a lot.
extreme that it can never be driven on the road, nor qualify for any kind of official competition.
Oh, shit.
But it's still a racing machine through and through.
I used this car a lot in Need for Speed Rivals when the Xbox
More
One
than a
came
car,
out.
The FXXK is an experiment for its makers and an experience for its drivers.
But also, that's crazy. This car can never be used in an official event because it's just too fucking fast. Or is it just not safe enough? Because that's also a valid concern.
This was a peek at Ferrari's glorious racetrack heritage. A heritage in which supercars are inextricably tied up.
Nice.
What was the next name? The name was Enzo. Enzo Ferrari. I mean, it's the top of the names. You couldn't do anything better than that. If we look at it today, and you think it was presented in 2002, it is still a car which is modern, and it has more than 20 years, but it's still unique. It's still, everybody wants this car. There is no main evolution. It is all evolution. It's technological, it's design, it's the horsepowers we put in, everything, and that's what makes H Ferrari super.
Oh, this car's a little hottie. A little fuego. This is a nice car. I love this car. This car was a lot of fun too in the Need for Speed Rivals game.
The Ferrari Enzo, fourth in the supercar bloodline, was just like her sisters before her, born from a strong desire to push supercars even further.
Damn, that sounded like it fucking hurt on contact.
As the first Ferrari of the century, and with a Scuderia on top of the racing world, the Enzo was meant to strike hard and set new standards for Ferrari cars.
Oh no!
Or, rather, for the whole sports car industry.
Fuck off!
With the will to design, once more, nothing less than a road-legal
There we go.
Formula One. Faster on the track, but more civilized on the road, Ferrari went all out. And my word, did they deliver.
She is a beautiful car. Doesn't handle as hard, but you know, she still fucks, as I like to say.
The uncompromising design by Pininfarina, featuring noticeable air intakes and an F1-inspired nose, gives this car her aggressive, decisive, and impressive looks, while the engine is nothing short of engineering mastery, as you'd expect. Add to that better handling, better carbon brakes, and electronics that make the car as reliable on an everyday drive as it is savage on the racetrack.
I also really like that, again, like all these cars, they have unique speedometers designs, and I wish that you could keep those for the game outside of the events.
Legendary Ferrari Fury, nothing short of a new performance benchmark. Her name alone shows how confident Ferrari was about this car.
I mean, if you name a car after yourself, that you gotta have some big brass fucking balls.
399 plus one Ferrari Enzos in existence is like owning a piece of car history. Or, dare I say, like owning a piece of art.
I can't get over how beautiful this game is. I say this every damn time. I cannot get over how beautiful this game is. And again, another reason why I can't help but say Ubisoft is cooking with this game, dog.
Racing heritage, luxury,
Cooking!
and exclusivity. This is Enzo Ferrari's legacy.
Legacy. His legacy. No, let me stop. Not the legacy.
La Ferrari is the first Ferrari we have with an hybrid engine. If you come to our museum and you have the possibility of comparing and seeing the La Ferrari engine next to La Ferrari car, you won't believe that that engine is in that car. In that period, we were taking a lot of technology also from Formula One. And that's what the Ferrari is. La Ferrari is the first car, the first hybrid car, because we were taking the Formula One experience and transforming it and taking it to the road.
All right, baby. Or maybe it was this car. Maybe it was the LaFerrari. Yeah, it was definitely the LaFerrari. It wasn't the FXXK that I used in Need for Speed Rivals. It was the LaFerrari. Either way, it's beautiful and I love it.
There it is. It's 2013, and a new supercar emerges from the Maranello factory. In an era of astonishingly intense competition, Ferrari still treated their rivals to a true tour de force. A car that reshuffled the cards yet again.
You see me out here trying to fucking race clean and shit? Like I'm fucking playing Forza or some shit? Huh! No.
The strongest naturally aspirated Ferrari V12 to date, marking Ferrari's first steps into hybrid technology. For the first time in the company's history, petrol and electric working together full-time to deliver unprecedented levels of performance.
I didn't know this was a gas and electric powered car. That's really cool.
And on top of all that, LaFerrari sports an F1 kinetic energy recovery system that constantly recaptures waste energy, stores it, and converts it into bursts of power when needed.
That's also fucking cool. My cat is underneath my legs by my computer, and that makes me nervous because I know this little shit loves to chew on cables. I just don't want him chewing on my shit. I love him to death, but goddamn, he loves chewing on my shit. Oh, okay, he's just playing with this little jingle mousey. He's got this little jingle mousey that he loves to play with. He'll play fetch with it all the time. And then when I'm sleeping...
Some lucky people got to witness technology peak improvements at both ends of the spectrum. Higher performance, lower consumption. Glorious achievement.
At 2 a.m., he'll bring that little damn mouse onto the bed and drop it right on us because he wants to play with it. And it's loud and jingly. And so I'll just put it in a drawer. But he knows how to get into that drawer now. And he'll take it. So nowhere is safe. He's a smart little bastard and I love him. Also, somebody stole his food. I ordered wet food, dry food, and kitty litter for him. Fucking like $100 from PetSmart. Thanks, PetSmart. Using a third-party delivery person. They delivered it to the wrong floor at a door that isn't even remotely close to mine. And then it got stolen. The worst string of fucking luck, y'all. I'm telling you. Don't be lazy when you deliver people's shit. Especially if it's like $100 worth of shit. Just do your job. It's not that hard.
The most civilized, but also the fastest and most exhilarating road car ever made by the prancing horse, LaFerrari.
LaFerrari. I think we got like, what, one more event left? It's like one or two.
What makes Ferrari so unique? It is mainly the people. The people make the difference. And as Enzo Ferrari used to say, factories are made of wall, machinery, and people. Ferrari is made of people mainly. The people and the sense of belonging to Ferrari is something I think that is difficult to find in other companies, in other places. Our brand is the only brand that has such a strong passion. Thanks to the passion that is in the brand, the technology, the effort that the people put behind this brand and behind building a new car, the next one is the best.
Yo, it's the F80. We get to drive this baby, and I'm excited. Ooh, here we go. Keep it clean. Yo, look at that spoiler though. I'm sorry.
Ferrari is a legendary sports car brand, born from the passion of a man.
I'm a sucker for
Passion
spoilers
for
that come out
driving
like
and
that,
racing.
yo.
A passion for speed and competition, with the will to build cars, each one better than the last.
And I think they're so cool.
Throughout the decades, this racing DNA never faded away. It informs every single decision made by the prancing horse. It fuels the relentless drive to explore car technology, to push it beyond and make it evolve, to design the most incredible cars in the world. Jewels of the road, champions of the racetrack.
The tech.
Ferrari.
Oh my God, just let me talk!
It is cars that have become pop culture icons. Cars that share a special bond with millions of people. Whether you own a Ferrari or not, the name Ferrari rings like no other. It impacts and fascinates children and grown-ups alike. It is part of a collective consciousness. Ferrari cars are a vector for dreams. They're modern legends, both real and mythical, in a way. They're an idea of what a sports car is, in both fiction and reality.
I love spoiler technology like this because it's just so cool. That's all I wanted to say.
Ferrari is, and this is putting it mildly, the epitome of luxury cars. With design that combines rage and glamour, each Ferrari is a piece of art. And from the higher end of the splendor spectrum, each drive is a statement.
She corners real nice.
Essence of the racing spirit, pop culture phenomenon, state-of-the-art ambassador. The combination of all these attributes made Ferrari a car brand that reached millions of people and brought them together. People that have, over the decades, formed a community like no other. Devout, passionate, dedicated. Because once again, no need to own a Ferrari to be part of the Ferrari world. Through almost 80 years, Ferrari has shaped car history. And as I speak, it is shaping its future. a new chapter of the Ferrari supercars story is being written. Its title? F80.
Sorry. Also, that little color fade shit was real nice. That was clean. I like that. Super unique. That car handles real good. I like that. That's a really nice car, y'all. But the question is, do we get it for our garage or do we get something else because of the event?
It's a challenge to keep the legacy of the Ferrari brand alive. Thanks to the passion that is in the brand, the technology, the effort that the people put behind this brand and behind building a new car, the next one is the best. I hope you enjoyed driving our cars. They are unique, but why not come to our museum and see the real thing? Come and live the dream and come to the Ferrari museums. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Yes, sir. Hey, this was a great playlist, y'all. This was super fucking cool. And now we get our prize.
Ferrari experience. Now, time to get your reward.
What do we get? What do we get? Also, this is a ritzy ass fucking drive up to this museum, bro. I love it. It's not the F80. That car sounded sexy though, I'm not gonna lie.
Playlist constraints removed. You can now experience it, driver.
Hell yes. Alright, I want to check one more thing before... Yeah, I know. I got all this custom mode shit. Get out of here. Leave me alone.
New challenges unlocked.
Alright, let me check my cars real quick. See if I actually have any Ferraris. Brand. To the Ferraris! Did I actually get the F80? It's like an exclusive pass car. Maybe. Possibly. No. Boo. But I do have other Ferraris. And they are quite pretty. So I wonder if it'll come later on. But anyways, y'all, that is the brand new... I don't want to say expansion. It's not really expansion, but it's the free playlist for season 7 to kick it off. The Ferrari experience. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Really great, beautiful cars to drive and race in. And I loved it. And honestly, even with the archivist talking, you could feel it sounded very passionate. There was a lot of passion in what they were saying and all that shit. So I really liked it. So come to the Crew Motorfest, come get your free playlist, get some new cars, have some fun, play with friends. There's so much to do in this game. If you're somebody who loved Forza Horizon 5, you're gonna love the Crew Motorfest. Highly, highly, highly recommend. I really, really do. Some of y'all may be like, bro, it's lame. No, it's not, all right? There's a fuck ton of shit to do in this game. You will have days of shit to do. I promise you'll have a good time. And you'll have a good time here in New Horizon Racing. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and you hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to come hang out with me on Twitch where I play games like this sometimes and many others, head to twitch.tv/KillTheHorizon where I stream 2 to 3 days a week depending on how much free time I've got. And then last but not least, you can check out my other channels and everything else that you'll need to right down below in the description. So other than that, please be good to each other and I'll see you guys in the next episode, hopefully, of the Crew Motorfest.